I'm not going to say there's not police brutality in this. I'm not going to say there's not racial discrimination. As a former military member, going through training, thinking about the average citizen in the United States of America or the world, how many people go to their job on a daily basis and have to make a split-second decision to use force, possibly use a gun, use a taser, to maybe have force used against you? And I feel like when we think about that in an everyday aspect, the average person doesn't really know how to react.
I can't even imagine what that job. And by the way, thank you for your service.
Yes.
Number one. But I get sort of overwhelmed emotionally when I even think about doing a job like that. I'm grateful for guys like you doing that job. I'm grateful for guys like that doing that job. But it seems like since the advent of the phone, we're picking up a problem in this country, don't you think? I mean, we got to, is it training or is it more, is it, you know, by the way, every little town, maybe it's more money to attract better, you know, trained people or better, more educated people. I don't know. It just feels like every little town has to field a team. You know what I mean? That's hard by itself.
I mean, I can't say that, again, these aren't racially
There's a problem here. You're saying it.
Yeah. There is a problem. At the same time, in a split-second decision,
I can't imagine.
What do you do? I don't care how much training you've had.
You said the key word. You said taser, and that's the thing. He pulled out a gun on a little girl in a bathing suit. That's the problem for me here. You're right. In a split second, of course, anyone's going to have to make that decision. But if you pull out a gun on teenagers, what type of message are you sending to them, and what type of message are you sending us as the public?
And Vanessa, it could have been another, like, you know, they're not military guys, right? They're not that as trained. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like the LAPD does an amazing job of not using lethal force. Right. And they have all these different options at their disposal, rubber bullets and beanbags and dogs, but that's expensive, everybody. Lauren, I want you to get in on this. Lauren Lake from Paternity Court. What do you say on this?
Dr. Drew, his intention was in his words. He talked to those children like they were worthless. He was cursing, running around there, acting a fool, and he knows it. And then when two young men came up to see if the young girl was okay, he pulls the gun on them, and like I said, I shudder to think
Lauren,
what could happen if his temper went to the next level. And
Well, first of all, Lauren, where have you been?